So the planting's not the hard part, the watering's not the hard part, the looking after it's not the hard part. The hard part is keeping it all going and doing the next process that follows, whatever you choose. If you're a broadacre farmer, you can only choose between growing seed or fibre. There's no mixing. A small farmer can do everything because he's out there. A farmer, when you talk to a broadacre farmer growing 10 hectares, 100 hectares or more, when they grow, they plant about 1,000 seeds to the square metre, where I planted about 100 seeds to the square metre. In growing 100 seeds a square metre, your plants have a chance to branch out. The more branches, the more heads, the more heads, the more seed. The more seed, the more money. Seed today is around about $10,000 a tonne, and for every bale of cannabis that you bale is worth about $1,000 a tonne. Now, if you compare that to hay that you're growing, you're only getting $80 to $1,000. Hey, why would you be growing hay anymore? Surely you'd be growing Cannabis Sativa in your backyard. And that's all you have to do. If you want nothing else to do with it other than to grow it, harvest it, have a short period of time, 13 weeks, it's all over. Unfortunately in Australia we're not allowed to grow the best of the crop because the laws don't allow it. If we were to allow to grow Cannabis Sativa with equal amounts of THC with the CBD, we would have the best fibre in the world. And these fibres make from canvas, the heaviest and the crudest of all the material, down to silk. Now, it's silk-like materials that it's a bit like growing wool. You have your superfine wool and your ordinary wool. Well, it's the same in the plant world. You've got your canvas and then you've got your silk. We're not allowed to grow silk in Australia because it's got THC in it. But hey, that means that we as a nation can only grow second-rate gear. How stupid is this? We should be growing the best. I'm not interested in the smoking, I just want to grow the material. So why should I be hindered with what THC is? The law should be abolished for a start. We've got so many other benefits with the plant, it just keeps going and going and going. I left the point for this lady, when you're planting, so the planting is cultivating your soil, having your soil tested to see if it's in a neutral state, because that's what the cannabis plant likes, to be in a neutral position, and then the plant will grow. My plants grew to about 15 foot tall this year. So, 4 metre sprinklers. Pretty amazing when you look at something where it's 4 metres in the ground and you're looking up at a plant, whereas wheat only grows to here, and out of wheat, if you get out of wheat straw, you might get, say, 50, 100 bales to the acre if they're excellent. Well, out of hemp, because they're 15 foot tall, you're going to get 4 times your value. So if your farmer's only getting out of ordinary grass hay, he's getting 10 bales to their hectare. Well, in the hemp, you should be getting 40 bales because of the size. When farmers grow 1,000 seeds per square metre, the plant's like walking into a bamboo forest. You can't penetrate it. It's just too big. But for a small farmer, and you're growing 100 seeds in a square metre, you can walk amongst the plant. So what I noticed, walking amongst the plant not only gave me a good feeling, but I could see the benefits to my plants that were growing. They were beautiful. I loved walking amongst it every single day.